My name is Dominique Hill, and today we'll be taking a brief look into the Public Affairs Department. So, to start off, let's address what exactly is public affairs. What is the Public Affairs Department? Well, public affairs typically handles and builds relationships between organizations and their key stakeholders. So, this can be between government officials, regulators, the media, community groups, investors, and even the general public. It should act as an interface to influence public policy and then also make the organization's views well known. Another goal is to monitor political developments as well as the contributions to reputation management. So basically, it's just a part of PR and things that just are affecting the organization overall. Some of the core functions of the Public Affairs Department include lobbying and policy advocacy, stakeholder mapping and relationship building, monitoring legislation and political landscape, media and message coordination, and crisis and issue management. That just pretty much influences how practitioners develop strategies to influence policymaking and those regulatory outcomes. The monitoring of political and legislative developments also incur with engaging policymakers and stakeholders, the preparation of policy positions, and even the drafting of communications. So that's an example of that is going to be those press releases and just certain talking points that you might see after crisis. This also is involved with managing media relations, the responses to crises, and navigating those reputational risks. Some of the key roles in the department include government relations manager. They are the liaison between the politicians and the officials. The policy manager, which analyzes and develops policy strategy. The stakeholder relations manager, which maintains cross-sector networks. The digital advocacy manager, which manages targeted online campaigns. The regulatory affairs market access manager. They ensure compliance with legislation. And then the policy affairs manager, which is the generalist leader coordinating efforts. Public affairs matters and why it's important is because it is vital for safeguarding organizational operations by anticipating political and regulatory risks. So, this can come from legislation or even just general public pushback. It also identifies strategic opportunities and shapes policy outcomes. There's a dependent need on building public trust, protecting brand reputation. It doesn't matter if it's the government or a business, and ensuring compliance. It also aligns with corporate objectives with evolving policy landscapes. For strategic value and integration, modern public affairs is not just simply a support function, it serves as a strategic partner. Senior public affairs leaders will sit at executive teams, collaborating with PR, legal, CSR, ESG, you name it. They're there to help craft consistent narratives across the channels and then also those digital and social media channels, which can spread very fast. And with that, you have to make sure that there is consistent message discipline that happens across the channels. So, just some key takeaways is that public affairs combines lobbying, communication, and stakeholder management. There are those specialized roles that form a multidisciplinary team, and you have this function that's just essential for managing risk, shaping policy, and then also reputation. Thank you.